What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to the BS Show like always. We have a fight that must happen. It cannot go another day without happening. The UFC fans want it. I'm sure Dana White wants it. And the MMA gods want it. As long as they don't let us down, we must see Colby Covington fight Jorge Masvidal, a.k.a. Street Jesus, ASAP. These former friends gone foe. They despise each other, and I think that is a very nice word to use. They've talked about fighting. They've talked about killing each other. They've talked about fighting on site. It don't matter where it's at. If it's church, if it's school, if it's at the grocery store, if it's at Whole Goods, it does not matter. These two are going to fight one way or the other, so why not put them in the octagon, let the UFC fans enjoy it, and the UFC put a little money in their pocket while doing it. We have to see this fight. Both dudes are studs at the prime of their career, more popular than they've ever been, so we must see it. Colby Covington coming off that big-time win against the former champion Tyron Woodley. He stopped him. If my records show the correct information, Tyron Woodley has never been stopped in his UFC career, and Colby Covington did it. Colby Covington is on a rampage to get that belt back, and it's a scary sight if a guy is talented and a former champion and Colby Covington is that mad and he wants to get that belt back. I don't understand how he can't at this point. He looked great, but I want to see him and Jorge Masvidal fight for the number one contender and then put them back against the one person who's beat them both, and that is Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman is our current champion. He's going to be fighting Gilbert Burns, so we must make this a number one contender fight. Jorge Masvidal deserves it because when he fought Kamaru Usman, he was coming off extremely short notice. I believe days, no more than a week or two for sure, but I believe it was days he came back. He came off the couch and fought, and he actually looked amazing. He did get taken down, but he did not get stopped. He got taken down time and time again, but it went to a decision. So for a guy who supposedly doesn't have the greatest wrestling and to come off the couch and fight on 6 days' notice, his cardio's not where it typically would be, no fight camp, that is very, very, very impressive to me. And then we all know Kamaru Usman beat Colby Covington in the last round, but Colby had a broken jaw, at least according to the reports. So this fight could go different a second time around as well. So both of these fighters are very deserving of another title shot. But first of all, let's settle the score between them two before we get there. So Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal must happen, and it would be an amazing fight. The press conference would be amazing. The fight would be amazing. The lead-up would be amazing. And we can't forget the trash talk. That would be amazing too. Colby Covington would trash talk all day long, take everything to the bank, and Jorge Masvidal would go right back at him. So this is must-see TV. Colby Covington has great striking. He's got great endurance. He's got great pressure. He's got great wrestling. And Jorge Masvidal's got that great hands, probably some of the best boxing in the UFC. He's got that great takedown defense. He's been around the sport forever, on the streets of Miami, and if anybody deserves everything that they're getting at the current moment, it is definitely Street Jesus. He's got a huge following down there in Miami. He's just getting bigger and bigger by the day. Had a big-time win over Nate Diaz for the BMF belt. His stock is just continuing to rise. So there is no other perfect time than to do this than right now. These two dudes must put their hands on each other soon. So let me know in the comments below, guys, if you want to see this fight. If you do want to see this fight, who would you have winning this fight? How would you have them winning this fight? And does this fight deserve to be a number one contender fight? We appreciate you guys tuning in. We're almost to that 1,000 sub mark. Please sub if you haven't already. Subscribe. We appreciate the support and love from everybody. Thank you.